right, so real quick, Big Ev, if we can show a seat, Big Ev's not here. He had to get COVID tested today, so he's not here. But I want that seat to stay empty because I don't want any shots of me and Marty sitting next to each other.
Yeah, just
And I want you to know I'm not on Team Hank or Team Marty. I'm on Team Brandon. So
for the record, week 3 we're on now.
Week 3, yes, week 3. We are on week 3.
3 weeks past.
I don't know that you can really keep up with this controversy in weeks. You're going to have to do months, maybe even a year for this. It seems like that's going to be what the counting.
I think it's done.
Think it's done? Good for you.
Yeah,
I hope it's done. I hope for your sake it is done.
Hey, what are you going to do, you know?
You growing out a mullet?
No.
You sure?
I don't know why I don't think my hair through my hat goes to the side, but I look like
You
when
let
the
Dance
curls go
Swanson,
up,
yeah.
I also look like when Dion has perm.
Uh-huh. I listen, nobody's been more lean into this than me. Growing out a mullet would be scumbaggy. You look like a young Mario Lemieux. I say you should do it.
A little credit to you. Scumbag Golf's making its way back.
So, yes. I don't know why that would be a little credit. Seems like that should be a lot of credit.
You didn't think of the idea.
I didn't think of the idea, but I said last week, hey, be an asshole, do Scumbag Golf.
Oh, Scumbag Golf's coming back. I should go to Staten Island where we played. That's a scumbag course.
It's better now.
They play with no shirts.
It's
on
better now. That was last year.
It really did.
COVID took it. They weren't maintaining.
They used to play without shirts out there?
I literally had no shirt on playing, just grunting.
I love that. That's much better.
I loved it too.
Hey, Rico.
What's going on?
Hey, Ben Mintz.
How you doing, Brandon?
Before we get into any sports or anything, I think the number one story that anybody wants to talk about is you're going to the SEC tournament tomorrow, right? You're going to be out all week?
Yes. Well, it kind of worked out good. We're out Friday.
Usually does for you.
It does. You're right. It does. I try to send out good energy, but no, I'm going SEC baseball tourney starts tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to catch a lot of heat, but I'll just admit it. I've never been.
Yeah.
Yeah, never been, which is kind of bad, but we're going to put an end to that.
Where is it?
It's in Birmingham, or Hoover, which is a Birmingham suburb. But supposedly it's really, really fun, so I'm excited to check it out. I think it's a good opportunity with all the teams and fan bases kind of being there together, and it usually draws good attendance. Weather report, not promising, Brandon. Looks very, very, very rainy next few days.
How are you going to take the sports book to the people when the sports book isn't allowed in the state?
Well, we can do Louisiana and Tennessee bets. And we can do we made picks in Omaha that were very poor that people took in different states. So that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But no, I mean you can't get sign-ups in Birmingham though. So
that's okay.
But we're gonna do what we can.
The spirit of the Mincy tour will live on even if the functionality isn't there.
Well, I mean, we'll see how the gambling picks do, but hopefully we do either really good or really bad, not in the middle.
Who's your pick to win the whole thing?
The whole NCAA tournament?
I was going to say the SEC tournament, but
I mean, I'm picking. I mean, how can you not pick Tennessee to win everything at this point? The only thing is that I just wonder if they care about the SEC tourney.
So who's your pick to win the national championship?
I'm picking Tennessee for the national title for sure.
Ben,
favorite, right?
I like you, right?
I'm trying to put the voodoo on them, dude.
No, you're not. You're not. That's not how you do picks.
But I mean, they're the best team.
Pick the favorite. You can't pick the favorite every year.
Well, they got
picked Arkansas last year.
Yeah, and I was wrong. They got 4. Tennessee's got 3 first-round pick pitchers. A dude who throws 104.
That doesn't matter.
That the 4-1 to win it.
The favorite never wins.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm not taking them 4-1 because the odds aren't good enough, but I think they're going to win.
I'm picking Arkansas 12-1.
They've fallen off a cliff late down the stretch. They're saying
doesn't matter.
They're supposedly not even going to host. So we'll see.
Arkansas not host?
That's what they're saying. I saw the D1 baseball had their tournament bracket today. They were a 2 seed.
They're going to host.
I know, it's wild. Texas A&M, first SEC West title in school history. Shocking.
Okay.
I know everybody's sick of college baseball now.
I'm sick of college baseball because
That's a good point, though. Favorite never wins. Look no further than the White House. Counting down the days till 2024. I filled up my gas tank. It was $400 for.
You've been out. Rico's gone full MAGA.
Biden's America, Rico.
I love it. Rico's gone
Favorite
full
never
MAGA.
wins.
Only on this show though. Which
Biden's
is
America.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
Hey, I will say the gas prices are
$300 for a 6-gallon tank.
I was. By the way, I will not.
2024. Can we get a little count?
No.
Can you change that clock up there to a countdown of 2024, please?
No baby formula in the stores.
No baby formula. I will not be growing the game of college baseball this year.
What?
I think it's misogynistic, and I will be growing the game of college softball.
Oh, wow.
That was a big win last night for
I will
y'all.
be well, no, just the fact that Mississippi State won yesterday and is in the Super Regionals really has nothing to do with it.
It has nothing to do with the fact Mississippi State did not make it to Hoover and went 9-21 in the SEC in baseball at all, did it?
I don't.
Yeah.
Won last year.
Oh no, I know, but I mean it's just
They win every year.
No, it's very similar. Like it was similar to the LSU fall off the next year after their title.
Can't win every year.
It's just how much more can you grow the game?
I grew that game.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to grow the women's game.
Fair.
I'm going to grow college softball. That's what we're going to do. Of course, Super Regional in Starkville. I won't be able to go down Starkville because I'll have to fucking work.
Wasn't Florida State like number 2 nationally or
They
something?
were number 2 nationally. They were 54-5.
That's
54-5.
disgusting.
That is disgusting.
That's just not even real.
They kept flying out to the wall. It was
Nuts.
gross. If I were them, I would have my heart broken. But I'm not. I'm a winner. Before we get really into stuff, I don't think this is private information or anything that we can't. I heard Rico talking to a car salesman today about buying a car, and he has one deal breaker. It's fine.
Re-up the lease.
Yeah, he has one deal breaker about getting a new car. One deal breaker and one deal breaker only. I want you two to guess what
Probably
it is.
knows it.
Were you here?
I was not here.
Okay. I want everybody here to guess what his deal breaker. And when I say deal breaker, he said, "Listen, if this is like this, I'm not getting it. A deal breaker. It will not happen." What is
It'll
his?
make sense when you hear it.
What is his deal breaker on a car? Is it color? Is it?
He told me it too because he freaks out about it all the time.
He does. Deal breaker. I mean, he was.
This is like a lease. This is like a lease, or he's buying a car.
I always do
Either
a lease.
way, it is a lease. But either way,
I didn't get the 3 years, $3 million, so I'm leasing.
Is it like the Apple CarPlay?
That's standard.
That's just a big thing.
You need that though, but that's standard.
I don't know. You gotta tell
Is it like a percentage on the lease?
No,
no, that would make sense.
Serious. It's
This man had this phone up to his head, and he goes, "All right, now listen. I don't care about color. I don't care about seats. I don't care about cost. All I care about, that gas tank better be on the driver's side. If it's not on the driver's side, deal breaker, done, out." And the guy's like, "Are you serious?" He said, "I'm dead serious.
Makes sense when
If
you hear it.
that gas cap is on the right side like a European, I'm out.
driver's side.
Driver's side.
Driver's side gas."
That is, you know what? I don't know if that'd be a deal breaker for me, but that is a fair point that annoys the crap
I'll tell
out
you
of me
this:
when I have rental
it's
cars.
better to be in front of it than behind, because once you get it, there's no switching out.
I just realized that your car does tell you what side it's on.
Yeah, it has the
No
arrow.
idea.
Yeah, nobody ever knew.
I didn't know that till 2 years ago.
I think the
But
internet just told us.
it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. What you get, everyone's like, "Oh, you just deal with it." You learn after the first time. You still have to like reach out the window. You still have to fucking pull. You could pull in wrong.
First of all, you live in New York. You fill your own gas up, right?
No.
Y'all have.
I mean, we could, but most of it's winter. You want to be getting out freezing balls.
I would love to be. I live in Jersey. I still am not used to somebody else pumping my gas.
I don't like when they do it. Usually, like, it's a kind of, everyone's like, "Oh, it's such a great rule or a great law, whatever." I don't like pumping. I like pumping my own gas.
Even if you do pump it, you got to walk around the whole thing, stretching. I can't be doing that.
Also,
Whatever. It's a deal
You
breaker.
forget too.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
The worst thing is you forget when you pull up.
I don't think it's that big of a deal to for a guy to come to your driver's side. I mean, I can reach the window.
No thanks.
Can't reach the window?
I probably can, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's also like.
Also, you can look like this and see how much you're at, so you know what you're at. Like,
Or also, you can look at your dash and see this.
well, that's unsafe. You're supposed to shut off the car when you get gas.
I ain't shutting my car off. If
Really?
Yeah, that's because
Scary.
if I'm
we're just letting the rules are out the window.
Have you ever been to a double-sided?
I'm back in a year and a half.
Double-sided drive-through for like fast food,
yeah.
where that's when you go on an accident, go on the left side, and you have to wholly go through your window. It's fucking brutal.
Listen, I just bought a very nice luxury vehicle. It's not a big deal. I don't want you to
I know what
be
it is.
concerned about it. But its gas tank is on the right side, and I'm fine.
You just bought a car?
I did.
What car?
I haven't shown you my car.
No, I've been a little busy.
Yeah, you have. You have. You've been out of the loop a little bit lately.
Well,
I did. I'm not going to say out loud what I bought. I mean, that would be braggadocious, so I'm not going to do
I
that.
know what it is.
Okay, Rico, you know what it is. Fine. You know what the fuck.
The wife and you got new rides, huh?
No, just her.
Okay.
Just her.
woo!
I know, right?
Man,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do when I moved. I want to look everyone to watch that video when I moved you into your house.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you now.
Look at me now.
I did this for you.
I don't know if that's true.
I got you started. You know,
You helped.
scumbag.
That's why you're still on the show.
I'm a scumbag.
You know how easy it'd be to. No.
Don't.
All right. So this sports weekend, just a low key, fantastic weekend of sports. I think the first great golf major in a couple of years, maybe since Morikawa won that.
You talked about it. You said it was the first playoff since, I think, was it Sergio and Rose in 17 at the Masters?
That's all you want. You want action Saturday and Sunday. That's all you want.
Yeah, and Sunday really got the action going because, listen, Mito Pereira. And when Darren Ravel tweeted this, he meant it to go one way. He's like, he double bogeyed 18. If he had parred, he would have won 2 points but he lost, so he won $870,000. And I'm thinking, you're trying to tell me how much he lost, and that's fine. That hurts, but kind of a safe landing. 870, pretty good landing. But
yeah, but you look at a guy that's probably his only major.
he was standing on 18, leading a major, and bogey gets him to a playoff. And he double bogeys. And he found there was 3 feet of water on the hole.
Wasn't big, yeah.
And he found it. And like that's rough. And that was a swing that looked like something I would do. Looked like something any of us would do.
He swung out of his shoes, which was interesting too. If you look, like the extra fucking oomph in it, like that was.
Well, there was that
not
piece
something
of
you do.
shit hanging out at 18. Every time somebody walked up to 18, he'd say, "Hammer the driver. Hit the driver."
Yeah, I agree. I saw your
Asshole.
tweet, and Herbstreit tweeted about it too, which is probably where you got it from. But those guys,
That was good.
those guys are bad. That's never been funny.
It really hasn't.
Really.
Oh, it's awful.
Yesterday,
Potato and this and that.
one of them said, a guy hit a drive, and he goes, "Does your daddy let you date?" Like, what? What was that?
There's seriously nothing that can be that funny that you need to yell.
You need to yell right at that moment.
There's that one guy on TikTok that compliments everybody when they're walking. Is that Bob Does Sports? I don't know. But regardless, it's funny.
How does he compliment him?
Like just saying like how good they look or like their drive or their hair comment, and they just like that's funny to me.
I would kind of like that.
Yeah, it's good.
But Mito Pereira standing there and he double bogeys, and then all of a sudden you have Zalatoris and Justin Thomas. Which here's what I want to make this point about this golf tournament. It happened in Morikawa's, but a drivable 17 is such a game changer as far as watchability goes.
Yes.
A drivable 17, a drivable par 4, especially that course had these 250-yard par 3s, which nobody really wants to see that. But the fact that number 17, you come down the stretch, and especially in the playoff, they're standing at the same tee box, and they both go for it. Justin Thomas gets his on the green. He wins the golf tournament because of it. That's how Morikawa won his a couple years ago.
Crazy bounce. He put it to like 6 feet, 8 feet.
He drew it right in there, or he
Both feet
faded it right
right
in there, and it was beautiful. And drivable 17s and incredible. Yeah. The way these, I don't know how to say it, but any golf course designed to give me a very watchable last 3 holes will always be great in my book. Sawgrass is one of them with 17. Like, I don't even know if 18 at the Masters kind of stinks.
Yeah, it's kind of just regular par 4.
It's
It's not really. Yeah, it's not really.
You got 17's okay. 16's a par 3, which is always fun. It has that slope that you can get really close. But
famous Tiger.
But the way this course was built coming home was really good.
I thought it was a great major. Yeah.
I thought
The sick thing is, I thought Thomas should have won in regulation.
Yeah, we missed that 10-footer.
I mean, that birdie
10-foot
goes,
birdie.
it's over. So
I had an opportunity on this, and I wish I should have shared it. I hate I didn't get Pick Central, but I took Justin Thomas 30-1 before the final round. He was 2 under. The leader was, I believe, was he 8 or 9, Pereira?
Yeah.
But I thought that there wasn't like a huge path between them. There weren't like tons of guys, and I literally thought what could happen could. This guy could come back a couple and JT shoot 3 or 4 under and have a shot. I mean, I'm pumped to hit that. That's hard to hit.
Oh, that's the way to go. I wanted to get involved live, but
What?
I missed it.
No, it's a good hit that we're finding out about now.
No, I mean, I talked about it. I tweeted about it yesterday.
Morikawa did good, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
I mean, good in the sense of, well, listen, I could have bet 9 guys. At least I didn't bet 9 guys.
No, I don't act like you haven't done that before. That's what you did when you won Morikawa.
No.
No, it was the Masters. Morikawa won later.
3 or 4 was Morikawa, and then I became like a golf shop, and I was betting like head to head.
Yeah, the one after Morikawa, you bet like 12 guys.
The Masters, yeah, I was feeling it.
You bet everybody but the favorite who won it.
Yeah,
Right.
learned my
Dustin
lesson.
Johnson.
Zalatoris is going to be like
He's so steady in the
gonna
majors.
be the up
man.
and like he already is.
He's
up
going
and
Ricky
coming.
Fowler 14.
I have a take
I was
about
tweeting about it the
Zalatoris.
other day. I mean, I just think this run of young guys now, like Thomas has 2, Morikawa has 2. It's only a matter of time for Zalatoris gets one. Like this
Morikawa
young.
has 2?
Yeah.
What do you
Won
win?
the British last year.
Oh, that's right. Okay, sorry.
All right. There's this run of young guys. Like they're all going to be at the top of the leaderboard and just interchange. They're
How old
all
is
going to go head
Zalatoris?
to
Like
head.
26.
Yeah, I think Morikawa is only like 20. I don't actually. How
Stop saying Morikawa.
Why? No, I'm
This
just
your
saying.
guy. You're
They're all young. Justin Thomas is young. Like they're all young.
Is Zalatoris too skinny?
No,
I feel like Zalatoris.
the way
might
these
be too
guys can
skinny.
swing the club, it's crazy. He's 25. Morikawa.
Got those
Zalatoris
TikToks.
is.
What'd you say, TJ?
Say the tour's just been waiting
25.
for a stash like that. Needed it.
That's pretty good.
Who's
Colin.
living better than Carlos Ortiz right now? You gotta be loving life. It's unbelievable.
Nice stuff.
Go get him, big dog.
What account is this?
Bob
Does
Sports.
Bob Does Sports.
Built like a true fullback. It's just unbelievable. Bulkiest guy on tour. Black shirt in the LA Heat is a bold play, Bubba. Bold play. Some come for Tiger, I come for Sahith Tagala, baby.
What did he say on that
Some
one?
comes,
Let
the
that
guy's
Keegan
name was
Bradley
Tahiti
get
Tagala.
hot, man. Do not let that man get hot, baby. P. Reed and stripes could be an issue. Could be a big-time issue. We're stopping Big Yellow today. With the Nano. Wow.
I like this guy.
Couple birdie knuckles for the Shoffley camp, huh?
I think
Hey,
Jerry
now.
knows it.
Hey now, big fella.
So Jerry's
Well, Birdie Knuckles for the Shoffley camp.
that's where like he started with.
Crazy.
See, that's what who Riggs and all them have been golfing with lately.
Oh, okay.
The Fat Perez.
Yeah, the fact.
guy,
Yeah.
All him, yeah.
Yeah.
Joey Cold Cuts.
What a life those guys have.
It's really Riggs.
Riggs has it. He just lives in Scottsdale now.
No. Hold on now. I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can.
You're
say
going to the SEC tournament next tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I've got a good life too.
Yeah,
I'm very, very pleased with it. Very lucky.
They golf with J.J. Watt.
Saw that. Yeah, saw that. Saw Frankie giving him the knuckles and all that. Meanwhile, I'm just going to the range, man, and working on my game. Those guys are out there.
You're better than this, by the way.
Better than what?
The Mississippi State and Texas Tech.
First of all, suck my dick. Secondly, I had to wear this because I'm growing the game of softball.
Mm-hmm.
These were a product of the Doug's regime back then, and and don't act like you don't have some Doug's clothes.
Oh yeah, I
We all have Doug's clothes.
yeah.
They sent us every school that he had sent a bunch of clothes. I grabbed this out of the pile, and these are the best shorts I've ever had in my entire
Teams,
life.
You know, that's
Can we not show my legs?
you're better than that.
I'm not better than this.
You are.
Nobody would notice if you hadn't said anything.
I've just been standing.
Look, I've been sitting like this. Nobody would notice.
I definitely didn't.
Yeah, these are the best shorts I've ever had.
When I played college football, the head coach's rule was
Okay, what
not-
a
are we not?
statement that is. Go ahead. Sorry. Former D1 legend Rico Bosco. Go ahead, Rico. When you played college football, what? You used to hang out with Matt Leinart, get pussy. Is that what you're gonna say? Go ahead.
What's that?
Damn it! I was waiting. I'm trying to wait him out. Okay, sorry, Rico. I apologize.
Anyway, they had a rule. The head coach had a rule that you couldn't wear other teams' clothing, like
Makes sense.
sweatpants, short, yeah. So and they were all poor though, so it's not like they could go out and buy. Coaches were making no money. They had to put like tape. So if it was like gray sweatpants, they put white tape. If it was black, that's what you should do. You should make a rule. You can't mismatch. Just put a piece of black tape right over the text.
Ah, no, that story was totally worth it.
You're a real fucking asshole, you know. It wasn't like you act like I was holding.
That story was totally worth it. That was
You're
totally.
I was holding a
asshole, you know?
30-second line.
That story was totally worth the 2 minutes we went on. So, what did I tell you? He takes nothing but damage in arguments. Nothing but damage. If he's a video game character and somebody shoots on the screen, his health meter goes to 0 immediately. Doesn't even have to hit him. The opposite of Stephen J.
Yes.
Can
You're
I
okay with that, huh?
speak about the Yankees real fast?
No.
Real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. Because I was tweeting about him. So the Josh Donaldson thing,
Right.
with Tim Anderson.
Yeah.
So he called him Jackie.
Yeah.
But they established it was a joke in 2019, he said.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't know what. There's probably more to that story. You just never know. But I'm sick of the short porch thing.
Well, you guys do hit a lot of short home runs.
But Tim Anderson did the same thing yesterday, and they all were like, good for you.
Why do you have such a short little league ass right
It's
field?
not that short.
It's short.
Fenway's right field is shorter.
Yeah. Like,
No, the
that's
right field,
what's
their
crazy.
right field corner, their extreme right field
Yeah,
corner is
Yeah, it's the
shorter.
shortest home run in baseball.
They're
Isn't the Yankee Stadium
302 or
it's
something,
like-
TJ?
There's been
Time.
home runs under 300
Time,
feet.
you are absolutely distorting the truth, TJ. There's one little segment of Fenway that just by the pole is very, very short.
They say we play in a circus park. Theirs is way more of a circus park than anybody else.
Couldn't
There's a
be more.
420-foot triangle in center field. There's a 30-foot wall in left. There's a 200-foot wall in right.
What's this got to do with the Red Sox? You guys,
Nobody complains more about the Yankee Stadium than the Red Sox fans.
you guys are
And
rivals.
Isn't it if ours is a pitcher's park if you really look at it?
How?
There's stats behind that I don't have at the moment. but
Okay.
I know there's.
At least you know the stats exist. Don't bother bringing the
Basically,
stats. Just
Hubs tells me things, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But fucking White Sox are just.
I'll find out on the next short porch.
Anyone else have the balls to take
hey.
Baltimore today?
We're canceled too.
I know. I know.
But we're back this week.
You see the Baltimore line today? It's like 245 or
I
something.
didn't
like
see
that.
it.
It's just a must take.
Oh, the
I don't think it's gonna hit. but-
Yankees
Speaking of their-
330.
Speaking of fences, by the way, Baltimore needs to bring back that short fence.
Oh, it's
they had.
crazy.
They had a
See
great
the
fence.
way they do it now, the fucking angle. It's
Also-
They had a great fence.
Speaking of Baltimore, how much pressure are they going to put on this fucking guy they just brought
Is
up?
this Jesus?
Oh, I
brought
know.
Up?
Oh my
Holy
gosh,
shit,
yeah.
Like, good for him. It was
Y'all
really
follow
cool.
you follow RDT, I assume.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's. I mean, if RDT had a kid tomorrow, I don't think he'd love him as much as he
We
loves.
have one as well. Jason Dominguez, when he comes up, it's going to be like this for the Yankees. But for this guy, there couldn't be more pressure on him. They did so many videos. They did so
Yeah.
many things. And, like, him taking it in, getting his first hit,
Yes,
like,
triple,
Jesus
the triple.
Christ. Yeah. It's tough for him.
He's the number one prospect in baseball, though.
Oh, I understand.
An Orioles fan, you've been dying
It's
for
the only
anything.
thing they've been
That's what it
to-
is.
to root for, yeah.
You ever been to that stadium?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. You don't like it?
No, I relax. Okay.
You huffed and puffed?
No, it was a huff because I haven't been there.
Oh.
I haven't been. I would love to. You know, I know more about baseball than anybody at this company, and I'm a baseball historian. And I would love to be able to go to 30 MLB stadiums. But I've been to Wrigley, all 3 in Atlanta, and then Citi Field. I've only been to 5 stadiums. I haven't been to a lot of stadiums.
I actually just started a thing for Christmas last year with my dad that we're going to pick one stadium a year.
Where are you going this year?
We haven't picked it yet.
Every time.
Been busy, But I just been to Wrigley. I went to Fenway. Fenway,
You didn't like Fenway?
Not for you, huh?
it's good. Like, obviously, I hate them so much, and like, obviously, I wanted to see how cool the seats. It's just updated. It's from 19 fucking whatever.
That's the same about Wrigley, but Wrigley's still
Wrigley was better. I thought Wrigley was better than
Wrigley's great.
Fenway.
All the stuff outside of Wrigley's cool too.
But I want to go to Baltimore. Like I realize
I've been to Baltimore.
in a month I'm not going to be here for a while. So like I've got a chance to go to Baltimore. I'd like to go to Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh probably has the best park in baseball.
Nicest one I've been to is the Giants.
San Francisco also
That's
has a
fucking
wonderful park.
Seattle's was
Not much, not great.
I didn't like it.
Like
There's
there's
the
some-
mountains in the background or something. No.
No, not in Seattle.
No,
Where's that guy going with that pizza?
There was a pizza party upstairs.
upstairs.
That golf compliment guy, by the way, is on Jerry's podcast today. So
Okay. All right. I'm getting the president of AEW and it gets canceled, but we're getting golf compliment guy. An MJF that's at 150,000 views in a week, but we're getting golf motherfucking compliment guy. Yeah.
You're completely canceled.
Yeah.
That's
You can produce and edit it yourself. Okay, well, can I? What about the other 9 shows I do? No, don't worry about them. Okay, thank you.
Wild.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think we're gonna relaunch it as an interview only show. So they're working with me. I can't hate on them.
Speaking of that, a perfect segue into Cuts clothing. Every Cuts shirt is designed for modern, tailored fit.
That was good.
And they're insanely comfortable. Plus, Cuts has all the essentials for looking sharp, like tees, hoodies, polos, and more. So you can stop bouncing between brands to shop for different shirts. Super soft and premium fabric quality. Crew necks, Henleys, long sleeves as color styles. What's your favorite Cuts t-shirt? Do you wear it to work, for travel, night out? You can wear them for all, because that's how versatile of a fit Cuts clothing is. See for yourself why Cuts is one of the fastest growing men's brands with over 1 million shirts sold. Refresh your wardrobe in time for summer with Cuts and get 15% off your first order by going to cutsclothing.com/picks. That's CUTS clothing.com/picks.
I got an incredible gift today from Alex Bennett. People might have saw it on Twitter. It was a delivery. I should have brought it in here. In fact, I'll try to get it sent in here right now so I can show you this incredible gift. And Rico got mad. Rico got jealous that he didn't get a gift. But I don't think he's as likable as I am. Can you go to my desk?
Oh, she was top rider. A lot
I don't think that matters anymore.
I must say, there's a lot of.
It's TikTok on Friday. We're gonna have to. We'll see.
Did she get you, Brandon?
I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
It's an awesome thing. All right, we haven't even talked about Rough and Rowdy yet. Rough and Rowdy happened Friday night. I'd like to shout out a couple people. Listen, Roan wasn't there, Caleb wasn't there, Dave wasn't there. And you think, okay, well, a lot of the best part about Rough and Rowdy is the commentary from Dave and Big Cat, the interviews between Roan and Caleb. PFT and Large handle the interviews, and without insulting the guys that previously do it, because they're great, it was different and phenomenal. I thought Large was hilarious. I think Large could do that full time, not just for us, for anybody. Large was incredible. PFT was very, very good. It was they were great. Robbie Fox going full blown WWE announcer heel at the end was awesome. The commentary was just as good as it always is, and better in some circumstances. I loved it.
Large with the there were a couple one-liners that were just so good from Large at PFT. More backhands than an Italian divorce. On talking about the fight with the big guys, the Wagner with the backhand punch. PFT he was saved by the ball after the guy puked and got disqualified. I mean, you can't make that stuff up. And Brandon, you mentioned the Robbie Fox thing. Robbie's face got so mad. I can't believe he said that shit about his family and then he quit. That was phenomenal.
Big Booty Dick Daddy, whatever his name.
He blackballed from.
He just deleted all social media.
He's got to be blackballed.
I mean, that has to be it for him. I mean, Big Dick Booty Daddy talked more shit about eating somebody's pussy and fucking somebody's wife, and he can't fight.
I knew he couldn't fight. I wanted to that he was gonna get the shit kicked. He got lucky the last time. The only thing he's good at is talk. Being a villain was great for him.
He didn't get lucky.
He lost though.
Yeah.
He got lucky the last one.
Yeah.
And the way the guy sucked too. But if he
doesn't even stand correctly,
if he
sits there
lost
like this with the left cock,
if he lost and that was it, whatever would have been fine. You can't quit.
Well, he's not only quit, but showing an inability to fight whatsoever. He wouldn't stand in there, and he just kept tackling him. He kept tackling him. He kept tackling him.
Almost killed Spider.
Yeah, almost killed Spider, which was fantastic.
That was, man.
Spider landing on his feet, so
it was like nothing happened.
Yeah, he's great. Spider's the fucking man. And Big Dick Booty Daddy it goes down as I don't know if he replaces Canseco as the biggest fraud ever, but Canseco at least is Jose Canseco. He's famous. This guy got here because of his shit talk, and once in the ring to back it up, couldn't do it and quit. Yeah. He quit.
I almost feel like he exposed the fight. The shit talk was he was just trying so hard to get attention, and he succeeded, but it almost exposes the fight.
I'd rather get knocked out than quit.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
because again, even if you talk that much shit, at least you tried and fought. That was just embarrassing.
What happened with Shizat when he got out? Who hit who?
I don't know. I don't think we have footage of when it actually happened. We just have footage of and Big Cat being show this to the cop. We're gonna get him off, and then be like, oh, well, that doesn't help at all.
oh,
never mind. But Shizat is free. He's fine. I thought some of the undercard fights were really good. There was some knockouts. One of my favorite moments was when Robbie and Dan are sitting there saying, this guy doesn't have knockout power. And if he'd be a good fighter if he didn't have knockout power, and they just knock the guy the fuck out as they're saying that. A good event. I thought it was really good. So here, I got here, and Graham, who is Alex Bennett's husband,
Very tall.
whom I love. Yeah, we tall guys stick together. He's a good-looking guy like me. And he brings me in this
Oh, wow.
this Oklahoma Sooners jersey. It is stitched. It's a real deal jersey. But wait a minute. It is a Marcus Dupree, a signed Marcus Dupree jersey.
That's awesome.
Marcus Dupree, of course, the greatest that never was, from Philadelphia High School in Philadelphia, Mississippi. And that is, I've always talked about him. I have his books, and yeah, there it is.
Does it say like what's it signed? What's
I don't know what the first word says. It says TSFW, Marcus Dupree, 22. I don't know what TSFW means.
That is very thoughtful present. I got to give.
Isn't that nice?
That is with the Mississippi Tide.
Me and Graham are best friends. We're
gonna go hang out in the Oklahoma City Thunder box with him.
No, well, I'm when I go grow the game at the College World Series in Oklahoma City.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And I will probably go out to Applebee's or maybe an Olive Garden or something.
I love Applebee's.
Oklahoma City's interesting. It's like a city on a farm. I've been there once. It's very. I don't even know how to describe it. It's very.
I think you just described it.
Yeah, I mean it's like,
You did
but
know
it's
how.
like a regular city, but then you feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere. It's interesting.
Also, I'm sick of Adam Schefter.
Okay, what Adam Schefter
Did his
did?
tweet today?
Oh, what I
The
did?
guy who I will not say the name. You didn't see his tweet? Who
I'm gonna go look it up now.
signed from Navy, where the guy.
Fago.
Fago, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like, the guy's has one sack. Like he literally tweeted that just for the reaction.
He did. Yeah.
You know he did.
Yeah, he's playing the hits. He's playing to the crowd.
It's crazy. I saw the guy's stats after. I'm like, he would never tweet this.
That's a weird thing to get upset about.
I was upset.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I gotta put my frustration on something.
Kind of prone to be upset these days. That's
I
fine.
gotta change something.
I'll always like guys with low stats at Navy more than Army. But
Jesus
that's
Christ.
just me.
That was good.
I'm trying to figure out this reference.
That one was good.
He hates Captain Cons.
Okay.
Captain Cons
That was
played.
clever.
I was thinking more of the MAGA.
No.
He's more over the top with his MAGA stuff.
Okay, my head was in the wrong place. I'll see Andrew Wiggins' dunk. On a different note.
I see they're canceling 4th of July. That's what I read in my group chat. Real shame.
You're so fucked up in the head. You probably have a group chat where you're all 3 members.
Yeah.
Right. Morning Rico, afternoon Rico, and night Rico. It's just 3 different fucking trains at schools of thought. And arguments every fucking day. What the fuck do you mean?
July's canceled. What? It's just like, yeah, Biden said it.
Why is 4th of July canceled?
Hates America.
Did you see your boy Joey B walk down the steps
Yeah.
wearing a mask, and when he got down to the people, he took his mask off?
It's in the group chat.
Joey B, come on, Joey B. Rico's always watching.
Yeah, it's in the group chat.
I'd love to be in that group chat. I think.
Oh, it's a hell of a time.
Must be.
How many people are in the MAGA group chat here at Barstool?
Listen,
Hundreds.
I'll tell you this. The people in the group chat we can account for, unlike some of the votes last November. The people in the group chat don't just show up in an old Civic down in, fucking Biloxi.
MAGA Rico, far and away the best Rico I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Far and away the best Rico. I don't know
Here's
where
the problem. I don't watch any of this, so I don't know enough anymore. So I'm going to need people to stop feeding me things because we're running out of.
No, people definitely won't get upset with your take. Definitely won't.
Chat fucking loves it.
I love MAGA. I love it
Because
too.
they're fucking Americans.
Yeah, I love it. Get a USA chant going in the chat.
Man. I'll have to keep a straight face.
It's more funny that you have no idea what you're talking about.
None whatsoever.
None.
None whatsoever.
None.
It's funny if you just start slowly.
It's just basically like,
very
honestly, the info I get is like reading people's Facebook shares like on Staten Island, who are a bunch of maniacs too. So.
I almost wish I was still on Facebook just to see these people's statuses and shit. They probably
Oh,
go
it's
nuts.
it's something. I don't know that my mother knew what politics was until 2016. Now all of a sudden, all of her there's Bo Pelini,
What's up, Coach?
former LSU and former Nebraska coach Bo Pelini. That's Compton's boy.
He was good when they were at Nebraska.
Yeah,
I looked up his
he
record.
got
He
fired
wasn't,
for
yeah, he was
bullshit.
going 9-3 every year.
He was going 9-3, and he got fired because they thought they should be in the national title, and they fired him.
He didn't get along with Tom Osborne very good either, I don't think.
Also,
Tom
no, like,
Osborne's a statue.
when he was born, he was like, you name Bo, he's gonna be a coach.
Yeah. He also, I mean, look, he stands like a coach.
Yeah.
Team Rico. Oh wow, everybody's a writer now.
Yeah.
USA chance.
He'll turn on me quick.
That's the most you've ever possibly ever gotten.
USA.
Maybe should I start saying
You might
some
have to go
MAGA
back up.
things? Let's go Trump, you know.
Barstool Sports personality Marty Mush begins the Trump 2024 campaign. He will immediately forget he's dating Rhea.
Imagine that's in the next fucking hit piece. They're like, yeah, and they have this ultra MAGA fucking scumbag. Dave just like gets mad at me for that. It's like, dude, it was a bit.
Where are we at? We haven't even talked about the NBA yet. Tonight we have the Heat and the Celtics. The Warriors are up 3-0. I mean, that series is going to be a quick one. Whether they lose the next one or not, that series will be over soon. The Warriors will be in the NBA Finals, awaiting the winner of this. Now, every time the Celtics have gotten to a moment where they've had to respond in these playoffs, they've responded. I don't know. These Heat seem like a different animal, man. These Heat, like they're relentless.
Is
and
that true that the Celtics, the Heat have only won 2 quarters so far, and they're up 2-1?
Is that real? No, I don't know that I knew
Pretty
that.
sure they've only beaten the Celtics in 2 quarters, and they're.
I know they had the 39-14 quarter.
You got to think Boston's not going to lay another egg at home, though, right?
Even if they don't lay an egg, right? 6 still seems like a lot of points. Boston playing a good game, winning by 4 is very much on the table. I think giving the Heat 6 points is a little bit.
6 is a lot. I agree with that.
It should be 3.
Butler's playing. They announced Jimmy Butler.
What were you
is
on
going
last night? Memphis? I'm sorry. Dallas?
I was on last night. I was on Dallas and the under, so I split that. I ended up just costing
I think
myself a little
someone
juice.
tweeted it. I think Jeff D. Lowe was like, they had this team had Kevin Durant,
Yeah.
which is like crazy to think about.
Well, you got to understand now they're in a spot where they're kind of like the Duncan Spurs at this point, who just kept winning throughout. They won in 99, 03, 05, 07, and then went 7 years and won in 14.
Yeah.
Like that's long. Now this
Patriots-esque.
This team won their first one in 2015. Then they got Durant and they won 2 more. And
5 straight. Right?
They won 15. No, they did. They
5 straight, making it 5 straight.
yeah, and they lost the Raptors and Cavs, and they were 3-2.
They should have 3-peated.
15, 17, and 18 is what they won, right?
So they won those, but the last 2 were with Durant. Now when Durant left, he got hurt. Thompson got hurt, and you think, okay, well that's the end of the Warriors. They just all they needed to do was get healthy.
Yep.
They retooled, and fuck.
I mean, they got a number 1 pick
They went out-
in the rotation
It's
in
kind of
Wiggins.
crazy that they went out to the scrap heap and found a former number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Who now he just needed to roll, and then Jordan Poole, they found him, and he's a good player. Like they went
draft
down.
well.
They clearly know what they're doing.
Kerr's likable.
Now I do think whoever comes out of the East is going to win the title.
I disagree, especially if Boston extends it now and we go 5-6, and the Warriors win. When would that be?
I mean,
tomorrow? Is it tomorrow?
If they win tomorrow,
Close out
they get a
tomorrow.
week
You're
off,
letting
but I
this
don't-
team rest
I don't
a
know
little
if that
bit.
matters. I think rhythm matters too.
All right.
Bad almost for the championship.
I think whoever comes out of the East is going to be a defensive monster that Golden State hasn't seen in these playoffs. And now Golden State will be good. It'll be a good finals. I do favor who comes out of the East though. Maybe I'm wrong. I could.
No, I don't. It's splitting hairs. I don't think it's a crazy. I think the series prices are going to be very split evenly. I don't think it's going to be a major.
Crazy the Heat even just have Oladipo. I feel like he's just like a guy where you're like, holy shit, he's on the Heat.
Well, that's a lot like the Warriors having Wiggins, right?
Yeah.
Like Oladipo had a better career than Wiggins, but Wiggins is the number 1 pick. He obviously has something in there. And I'm sorry, you can't call that dunk an offensive foul.
At least they reviewed it and called it not one.
Yeah, but you can't even like what
That dunk was all.
Put it in their mind.
And the ref got so fucking happy to do. I hate when these NBA refs get so excited to do this shit. Like fucking relax.
They review everything.
And if you go up in the air like that, to me, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
No, you can't. If you're a defensive guy, you can't kill him. But up in the air, it can't be an offensive foul. He just got dunked on. When did we just lose the art of getting dunked on? Fuck, that was a good dunk.
It was a great dunk.
Been
So far away.
A good playoff for dunks.
Mm-hmm.
Ja had a couple.
Dunk is back.
What shoes are those?
These.
Oh, absolutely not. Those.
I believe Hirachis.
I've worn these a lot.
They're rare. They don't match with a lot. So you got to wear like earthy tones, but I like them.
Earthy tones, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
You a fashion guy?
Nah.
I wouldn't think a MAGA guy would worry about his. Also, are those Nikes? No, they're not Nikes. Yeah, you
Yeah, they're
can't wear
Nikes.
those because those are
What do you
Kaepernick
think about
shoes.
this shirt?
Oh, they're Nikes.
What do you think about this shirt?
I think that's fine. Is that one of those $300 T-shirts?
Not 300, but
How much do you pay for that T-shirt?
I don't remember.
70.
TJ apparently knows that you paid $70.
$70.
I'll go shopping together.
I know, Kev.
Sorry.
That was wild. I love that.
Za, weigh in here.
Zoo.
The Premier League. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, why are you rolling your eyes?
No, it ended yesterday.
So Man City, it comes down to the last day,
Mhm.
and that's a rare thing for it to come down to the very last day. Correct? far as
Not necessarily. It's come down to the last day. So the famous one. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, Leicester City, right?
So no, that was that was done before the last day. So the
No, that was the last day a couple years ago, wasn't it?
How does it work? There's no playoffs. Excuse me. You just win the league.
38 games.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Points total.
It's stupid.
Points
Well,
total.
it's-
38 games.
I don't want Zah to jump through the glass, but it is soccer. It's pretty stupid in general.
Well, no, it's a good sport. It's a good sport.
It's a waste of grass.
38 games tells you who's the best.
Can't wait till November.
There's 162 in baseball, and we still have a crazy. I think they should be a little playoffs, like a top 4 or something.
Whatever. But they play it to where 38 games. That's the season's the playoff. Okay. And now Man City was down 2-0 late.
Yes, so there was 1 point at the start of the day. There was 1 point between Man City and Liverpool. Man City was a point ahead at the
Right.
start of the day. Liverpool was a point behind. Man City was down 2-0 in their game.
Say nothing.
Liverpool 2-0 in their game. Liverpool was winning 2-1 in their game.
Yep.
Man City turned things around.
Scored 3 goals in the last.
3 goals within, I think it was all within like 7 minutes.
Now, is there
It was a
any
7-minute stretch.
is there any talk in England or wherever across the world, like, maybe that
A little
is that legitimate?
corruption
A
on the
little-
side.
like
a
they
little
can't
money
score
on the
for
side.
70 minutes. All of a sudden, they're scoring 3, and when Liverpool goes ahead, they score 3 in
Right,
5 minutes.
right. And you could tell too. You could tell each time Liverpool scored, you could see in the Man City Stadium the messages going around with the
Right.
fans and
So-
the groaning and all that.
So, is there any questions? being
Nah.
thrown
So
out?
by design, Championship Sunday, every team kicks off at the exact same time to try to avoid that. So
Just seemed like awful convenient to get 5 goals in 3 minutes like that. 3 goals in 5 minutes like that.
Hey.
Excuse me.
but congrats to Man City, man.
Do you
I
hate
mean,
Man
if
City?
Not as much as Man United and other teams, but
Who's your most hated team?
Tottenham and United probably.
Because that's Arsenal's rival.
Yeah, Tottenham and Man
I
United.
kind of like how I was like, yeah, it's 38 games, which probably tell you who the best team is.
That's exactly
Where
how
it's
it works.
like,
It is right.
it is. No,
Wait, so
I
it's
thought
not
about
record.
A lot
if
better
you-
coming
if
down
you
to
go
PKs.
30
It's
Yeah.
points.
It's points.
You get 3 for a win, 1
Oh,
for a
yeah,
tie,
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
for a loss, right?
Yes, sir.
Who
So
thought
smart.
baseball was like 162? We need that many games. 100 would have been fine.
I think what they did, they set their parameters April to October, or beginning of April to end of September, and decided in that we can get this many games. Well, it was 154 for a while.
Yeah.
Then in 1960, I believe, maybe 1961, it switched to 162. Like, all right, we have this many, we can get this many tickets sold. We can get this many. We can squeeze 8 more games in there, get a lot
Yeah.
more money.
They don't get any days off. When you look like relatively at baseball, like they get nothing.
That's why the All-Star break's got to feel like fucking. It's got to be.
And they
such
finally extended. They used to have games on that Thursday of All-Star weekend,
Like-
right after.
you want to be an All-Star, but it has to be a relief not to be an All-Star too.
Now they pushed it to Friday. They at least get off.
It's probably good, like to get like you to be elected into it, and then it's like I'm not going.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't matter. By the way, Pujols is about to hit. He might hit 700. He's at 683, I think.
That's tough.
He's at 683. Let's say this is his last year. It's end of May, so he's got 4 months left. June, July, August, September. He's got 4 months left. If he gets regular bats, he can get to 700. Can he
Yeah.
get 17 more home runs?
Is he? I honestly
Possibly.
haven't watched the Cardinals much.
He's-
Does he play every game?
He's rotating in.
He's rotating in, yeah. I don't know that he's going to get enough for 17,
Yeah, 17's a lot.
but he'll definitely come back and try to get 700, right?
You have to.
A-Rod, you know how many he's got? How many he retired with? 696.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
I almost caught his last home run. Dead serious.
Okay.
Father-in-law got me tickets. Got there a little late. Had to take the train from work. As I'm walking in, the ball is flying never really had a shot at it. I end up getting to my seat like afterwards, it was like where I was sitting.
Wait a minute.
In that area. It was right there.
You did not almost catch that.
You're right. I
Right,
almost had a shot.
You weren't at the
In your
seat.
section.
I was on the steps and then watched it like bounce and then go. Like it was in the area, but I was fucked because I had food too. So I was
thought
pissed.
you, like,
But then they
hit your
took
hand or
the
something.
kid was like 14 years old. They took him to the back. He probably got like popcorn. I would have been like, give me $1 million in a duffel bag. That would have been a lucrative exchange.
I was watching the Phillies Dodgers, and the one guy, I forget who hit his first home run. The guy got smoked in the face, and the fans got hit in the face, and it rolled down. He didn't even get it, and then one kid got like all the special treatment because he had to go give the ball back.
I think we might be thinking of two different things, but Phillies Dodgers, Bellinger throws the ball to a kid, right? It goes and the kid misses it, and a fan behind him, an adult, and the ball was clearly being thrown to the kid. The adult picks it up and just keeps it.
I saw that one.
It's a
too.
cunt.
That is
that's
a
just a
dickhead
loser.
move.
They did that on Impractical Jokers. They made him do that.
That's funny.
Stealing-
Like if you're doing it,
Stealing all the balls.
what are you gonna do with the fucking ball?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
A-Rod would have given a lot of. He's got an ego. He wanted that ball. You could have got a lot of money for that last.
How would you know? Did you know it was his last home
and
run?
at the time, no, but they did. They knew that there was a possibility. It was late in the season. It was September. They were pulling people. Like he caught the home run. They pulled the kid down into the Bowery to negotiate because it could have been his last home run.
Oh, Magarico, don't look. It's Pat and Joey.
Oh, they're good.
It's Pat and Joey.
They're good. Trump's not against that.
Okay, all right. Relax. And then in hockey, the Battle of Alberta heats up. You had a collision between a player and the goalie last
Crazy.
night. But it wasn't. It looked worse than it was. I think he could have smoked him if he wanted to. Could have really smoked him.
Rangers in a must-win tonight too.
They won yesterday, so they play tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That was a big win yesterday. I watched it.
Great win.
3-1.
Track of the
Winner.
days.
Like, he cut it to 2-1.
Yeah.
You have another ad?
I do. I have a
Hold on. Hit me with a segue then.
Speaking of the Rangers, if you're looking to get tickets last minute to Game 4, look no further than Game Time. Created by fans for fans, Game Time is a new ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest price. The purchase process takes just 2 taps and 10 seconds, and once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text so you can get into the game seamlessly. So skip the hassle and enjoy the moment because they cracked the code on how to score deals on last-minute tickets, and Game Time is the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Download Game Time, last-minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Download the Game Time app. Go to the account tab to create a login and redeem code CENTRAL for $20 off your first purchase. Game Time, last-minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Get in the garden for Game 4 and support the Rangers.
Tonight, doubleheader, the dozen tournament is here. I have to take all emotion out of my voice to try to avoid idiots thinking I'm spoiling anything. So tonight, you have got Big Screaming Honkers
Title defense begins.
against Out of Office, Chris Castellani and the boys. And then you have Spittin' Chicklets, the hockey guys, against the Cheaters, Team Chicago. So without spoiling anything, I do wonder how cheaters do in live settings. You can't cheat, so I just wonder about that. There you go. There's the bracket. Honkers, Out of Office. We got the Misfits, and then we face the winner of Chicago and Spittin' Chicklets. Some good matchups. I know what happens. I'm looking at the winner right now. I'm either feeling really good about it or really bad about it. So there you go.
Coin Boys 6:30 tonight.
Coin Boys at
Well,
6:30.
Coin Boys going against.
We're going before it, and then
Going against what?
It doesn't. The Honkers.
we'd be going against everything.
I know.
pretty
I'm
much.
just.
I know.
You have to do it sometime.
Also, you shouldn't give a fuck about going up against anybody.
No, I don't.
Scumbag.
You know, I don't. But we have George Niang coming on to convince why Dana should pick Iowa State as his team.
Love it. All right, so Dana is picking. He's a fan free agent right now,
Yes.
which is really crazy. Nobody else has thought about this before now. But so he's got. I believe he has Iowa State, Michigan State, Texas Tech, Cincinnati. Dana. Oh my God. Did you have to stuff that in your mouth before I asked you this
right
question?
before you go talk.
Yeah. Who are the teams down to? So Texas Tech, Michigan State, Iowa State.
I'm still considering everyone, but
I thought you released a group of finalists.
No, those were my early power rankings.
Excuse me.
It's down to
sorry.
16 teams right now.
I'm saying if teams want to make a run,
So
it's not
Tennessee
over.
can make a run.
Anyone can make a run.
Ole Miss can make a run.
Mississippi State could if they really want to.
Well, we're focused on growing softball right now.
And we're starting with Iowa State
Like a
tonight.
new bit.
No, it's not a bit.
Yeah, look at that.
Top 16. Virginia Tech, Michigan State, Iowa State, Arizona State, Boston College. See?
I will say that's Chattanooga.
I thought it was Chattanooga, but okay. Chattanooga's in
The
the mix.
Moccasins,
South Carolina.
Iowa's good.
Washington State.
Iowa voted red. Just
Right
FYI.
now, I'd say Michigan State's in the leader in the clubhouse by far.
Michigan voted blue.
Them and Texas Tech. For
You don't
sure.
think Iowa State tonight has a chance?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Guys
Anyone has
coming
a
on
chance.
to pitch you.
Anybody
Who else
has
is
a
on there?
BC's probably out.
What's
Arizona State's
You said
definitely out.
Texas?
Texas Tech.
Texas voted
Ever
red.
been to Arizona State? Why are they out, man? Those pool
They don't,
parties?
they're
That's
not
the
moving the needle right
Oh, it's just that he'd have to stay up till 10 o'clock to watch a game.
Listen, the
Well,
king of
see
blowjobs doesn't have to go to Arizona State to get a blowjob, okay? He can get one from any
I
of
have a
these.
girlfriend, Brandon, that I love very much.
When did that happen? I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Is that true?
Purdue's in
Wow,
Indiana.
Is he Tate and Fran? We didn't know?
Purdue's a dark horse.
They voted red. They're good.
What do you say?
I'm not repeating it.
Minnesota?
Oklahoma State. Minnesota's out because
Yeah, they voted
fuck
blue.
them.
They voted blue. Get them out.
Out of respect, they made a TikTok, and this kid was trying to be funny, and it was just an awful.
Who's ex-girlfriend
Oklahoma?
you dated?
Their account made a TikTok.
Oh, what school?
Minnesota.
Oklahoma.
Saw you at University of Florida on there. You go get some jean shorts.
I mean
go
Oklahoma
rock it
State.
over there in
right?
Gainesville.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State is
Red.
top 5.
Good. Yep. Red.
What are we doing here?
Rico's
Louisville?
Basically, anywhere in the South would be good for
Rico's
Rico.
MAGA
Louisville?
now.
What is he doing?
Red.
MAGA now, so he's just saying.
MAGA Rico.
MAGA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't want you in a blue state.
Restore the order.
What have I missed with you?
Restore the order.
Ghost party.
All right.
Nope. They voted blue. You
Trump
scumbag.
2024, Dana. Pass it on.
Enjoy your $42 gas fill up.
Illegitimate election. All right. Let's get to the picks. By the way, speaking of restoring order, Brandon Walker in first place.
Yep.
Killing it. Marty's has some things going on.
It's +2,
so
right?
he's Smitty up in the mix. And
Orders restored with me going back under 500.
yeah, of course. And then Rico's right there, and then
June 1st is when
Big
it
Ev's
starts,
down there.
right?
Big Ev's uncharacteristically
He's,
down there.
he's not been great. He said it too, but
The whole show's negative in baseball, so that's probably a big issue.
Especially we're about to enter the desert.
Was it like in 2 weeks?
Yeah, we're about to enter the desert when the NBA Finals and the NHL and the Stanley Cup ends.
NHL,
just stick to
NHL
Tuesday,
playoffs are
Thursdays.
so long.
Yeah.
They started them later. It's now they're only in their second round and NBA's in third round. So hopefully
Yeah.
the
But
finals
NBA
will be different time. you know?
NHL, I mean, the whole first round went to Game 7, so it's like
Yeah.
it just takes so much.
NBA's only had one Game 7, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right? Only the Phoenix game went Game 7. Am I missing
I
one?
don't think the NBA playoffs is that good. I
There
think
were a lot of game six.
NBA
It hasn't been great this year. I think it is good, but I don't.
championship is always like I love watching that one, obviously, but I think NHL playoffs are by far.
Now wait, if the Celtics come back and win tonight, and we got a best of 3 series coming home, I think that
It's
has a
just
chance
like
to be epic.
Western Conference Finals. You'd think like some. It's,
Well, the way it broke, though, I mean, with Ja getting hurt, that was really kind of the Western Conference final. And with the Suns just bitching out like they did, if this were Suns Warriors, we'd really be sitting here thinking we had something. But the
least-
Suns went out like bitches.
at least Devin Booker got to go to the Kardashian wedding.
That's nice.
It was nice.
It's nice to get a win here or there.
it's amazing. You would think the Suns would put up more fight to defend that title too, after experts said they won last year. It really is crazy that they didn't put up more of a fight. But picks, you said?
Stay away from that kind of drama and stay focused on
Just saying.
winning elections.
Just saying.
Stay focused on voter friends.
Just saying.
Get your 2,000 mules in order here.
Phoenix, Arizona is blue anyway, so probably karma.
I think it's red, but they,
I'm
they
looking
turned
at
it
blue here.
I think they turned it blue. You need to look behind the scenes. All right, I've got it.
Oh, you're right. Okay, thanks.
I've got Heat +6. I just think that's too many points. Under 207 in the NBA. Heat +6, under 207. Lightning money line tonight. It wasn't minus 120, but listen, they're at home and can finish a sweep, and I don't know why you wouldn't bet it. And then Blues money line. I think the Avs got a lot more meat on the bone here with the Blues than they anticipated. I think the Blues could win tonight and make that a 2-2
Why
series.
is Lightning back to back?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because some concert was scheduled or something. Oh, they said that's what I saw. I saw it
All
online.
right, go Mush.
I got Heat +6, Yankees -2.5, Rockies, Cubs, and Blue Jays.
Ben Mintz.
I have got the Yankees by 1.5. I took the Celtics by 6. I'm adding in the NHL the Lightning -130, adding the Avs -1.5 +145 because Bennington, the Blues goalie's out and he's their best player. And I think that's going to be a big problem for them going forward.
And Rico Bosco.
Rockies, Pirates over. Orioles, I think you got to take a stab here with this one. Cole could lose. Whatever. That line's just crazy.
All right. Also,
Padres -115 money line.
I don't want to tell y'all how to do your jobs, but this growing softball thing has gotten me there's like 5 girls DMing me saying, "Let me help you grow the game of softball," and they're all beautiful girls. So I'm a married man, but hey, maybe grow softball instead of baseball. Then that's good work. Although you get to leave for 4 days and not do anything, so I guess this is working for you too.
I mean, fine not doing anything. But I want to mention I hit an exacta on Preakness too. While we're at it, so screw y'all. All y'all bagging on me.
Stay hot.
I hit my 12.9 to 1.
You are killing bets that didn't get made.
No, they did. I tweeted that out before. I tweeted that exacta out 30 minutes before.
This is America, Mince. You win and they try to take it away.
Look, I'm a crappy gambler. Let me have my moment when I win.
Damn right.
You know? I mean, I admit it. Let me enjoy my rare moment.
Damn right.
Mag Rico's good.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll try to make this show great again.
We
right,
still
Rico?
have time. Yeah, damn right. Oh, do we still have time? Keep it playing. Hold on.
Right.
What do you? We don't have time. The Yak is up next. Do this bit tomorrow.